You gotta call it. Our next roaster up to the stage has been seen on Howard TV and heard on the Bob and Tom Show. Put your hands together for Bob Cook!
Keep it going for Steve Sabo and all the other roasters, and most importantly, Tobe. Keep it going for Jeff. That was a great job for a guy who doesn't fail at this every day like I do for a living. All right. Let's all hear it for Steve Sabo, your host and roast master, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Sabo is a great man. He's a humanitarian. Every year he hosts a show that benefits Toys for Tots right here at Grumpy Dave's in Bowling Green. And he also dedicates his time generously to the illiterate and uneducated by bringing comedy to their towns. This is a true story, by the way. Steve was actually banned from Wichita, Kansas for eating out a waitress on the bar of the comedy club. And while that may sound very harsh, you have to realize that at that point in his career, he had already taken a huge shit over every stage he performed on. Look at this guy's style. He's totally stuck in the 80s. And by that I, of course, mean he exclusively fucks the elderly. All right. Not that one. Not that guy. He's not weird or something. Otherwise known as Steve's bitch. All right. Steve is a pioneer of marketing. He sells creative, thought-provoking, innovative shit after his show, like thongs. That's true, too. He literally sells thongs after his show. The first time I asked him what the hell he was doing, I was like, what? I didn't even know what a thong was. He goes, Bob, it's an amazing concept. Basically, they're a type of underwear that fit regular women the way regular underwear fit the women I fuck. Owen Thomas is with us, you adorable little weeble. Owen Thomas. I don't know much about Owen Thomas, so I had to ask Steve to send me some dirt on him. And Steve said, and I quote, he's short, fat, bald, and terrible with women. I'm pretty sure that Owen got the same response when Steve asked him about me. Scott Putnam in the house, motherfucker. Everyone, Scott Putnam's parents let him leave this evening. All right. Scott gets a lot of shit because he's in his late 20s and he still lives with his parents and drinks daily. But in this day and age, that's not all that uncommon if you have Down syndrome. They say he has a gambling problem. I think this first became evident when, as a young boy, he bet his parents that someday he would be a self-reliant, sober, non-deadbeat parent when he grew up. That one stings. All right. Tom Brush, right here. Huh? The great, big Tom Brush is with us this evening. I enjoy roasting Tom because he's one of the few guys I get to call fat. Tom is a security guard by trade who specializes in guarding workout equipment with the guarantee that under his watch, the treadmill will remain absolutely untouched. Steve Wary graces us with his presence. Steve Wary is one tall, ugly bastard. He's horrible with women, but surprisingly good with giraffes. Okay. He's an openly sad man. He bitches and moans about his pathetic existence so much on Facebook that we're all secretly considering going back to MySpace when he's not paying attention. Yeah. Let it out. All right. Jason Binsey in the house. Jason Binsey, you're the only rockabilly I know that also happens to be a ginger. Look at yourself. You look like the cast of Happy Days got together and forced the Fonz and Richie Cunningham to have a retarded love child so that they could rename the series Happy Gays. Donnie P is with us tonight. I don't know much about Donnie P, except that he's an ex-stripper that used to write parody songs, which I find completely horrifying. Because as creepy as Weird Al was, there was never the outside chance or implied risk that he may at some point slap you with his cock while playing an accordion. Donnie has been a DJ, a male stripper, a parody songwriter, and now a comic. I'm pretty sure his next project is to stand directly on Main Street and openly ask for hugs and acceptance. Moving on. Bob Pope, ladies and gentlemen. Mini Hitler. Everyone give it up for him. Bob Pope, you creepy motherfucker. What can be said about Bob Pope that hasn't already been said in a letter warning both you and your child that he has recently moved into the neighborhood? Bob Pope has the creepy mustache of a pedophile and the likability of a pedophile. He's an avid cook. He's like the Chef Boyardee of comedy, except I'm assuming Chef Boyardee got an occasional laugh. He's been doing comedy for 7 long, disappointing years. And he keeps bringing his recipes to our shows. He once shared a recipe with me called the Bob Pope casserole. Basically, you fill up the audience with awkwardness. You sprinkle in some creepy. You marinate that in unrelatable premises. You allow it 7 years for prep time and it's still nowhere near fucking ready. And now for the man of the hour, Tobe. Everyone, Tobe. You know, a lot of people say that Tobe is an ugly, off-putting prick, and that the only reason he gets any pussy at all is because he has money and drugs. And to those people I say, good point. Tobe is one weird-looking bastard. He looks like Jake Busey reacting to getting kicked in the nuts while doing a rail of cocaine. And he's egotistic. I'm not going to say that Toby's full of himself, but I heard that he tucks back his wiener just to come in his own butthole. He has to handle a lot of cocks doing piercings, but it's like my father always said, find something you love to do and figure out a way to get paid for it. Seriously though, Toby's a great man. He actually does, and this is true, he does free removal of tattoos that say anything that is hate or ignorance related. You know, tattoos that say things like, I fucked Tobe. Seriously though, you're a great guy, you're a lot of fun, you're a wonderful sport. You're doing this, he's doing this for an absolutely excellent cause. I enjoy him, I come up here, I'm a regular, I see him every time. He always supports the comedy, he supports the show, the establishment. Everyone give it up for Tobe. Thank you very much, Tobe.
All right, Bob Cook, everybody! Moving around.